Hello lovelies, welcome and welcome back again to my channel. Today's recipe, we're making a very delicious palm oil vegetable stew. And this stew is very mouth-watering, loaded with flavor. And this you can pair with pounded yam, semo, eba, or rice. Alright, so keep watching and please don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and don't forget to share. Alright, so for the stew, we're going to need some fresh tomatoes. We have onions, we have habanero, we have red bell peppers. All of these we are going to need for this stew. So if you want your stew to be very flavorful, you need fresh habanero. Alright, so we're going to be adding some ginger and garlic as well. And all of these I will blend off camera. And before blending, make sure to remove the seed from the tomato and the bell pepper. Alright, so when it comes to this stew, you need it to be loaded with flavor. So for this, I'm going in with this dried fish. You can use bonga, just the bone, shred the bonga, soak it just like this one here. And we are going to be pouring all of that into our stew. Alright, so if you don't want to use bonga or you don't have bonga, you can use crayfish. Just blend it and add it. And for this stew, it's just going to be like all fish stew, but I'm going to be adding a little bit of meat to it. Alright, so for that, I'm using mackerel already cleaned and also some tilapia fish already cleaned. So you're going to set all of that aside, and here we are making vegetable stew. And I'm going to be using this Nigerian spinach. We call it green leaf. And if you use this in your stew, and the flavor, the aroma you'll be getting, oh my god, is so delicious. And to clean the spinach, I'm going to transfer to a large bowl and then add water, some baking soda and vinegar. And make sure to rinse thoroughly with clean water before slicing. So all of that I will do behind the camera. Alright guys, so next I've preheated my oil, and as you can see, I'm just going to add my fish. All I added to the fish, just salt. So add salt to the fish and I'll transfer to the hot oil and fry. And I've gone ahead to blend all the peppers, the tomato, and here we have it. So just pour that into your pot and cook until the water is fully dry. Alright, so here we have our fish. I'm going to go ahead and flip the fish, and once the both sides are nice and golden brown, then I will take them off the oil and transfer to a plate, and then repeat with all the fish until I'm done with everything.
I know that you like it.
Right guys, so this is it. Our tilapia fish is nicely fried and they're looking so beautiful. You know, we can just have this without any side dish or anything beside whatever we're going to be pairing this stew with. Alright, so we're just going to quickly fry some plantain, and once that is nicely fried golden brown, just set aside. And now you're going to place another pot on the heat. Into that, we're making palm oil vegetable stew. So add in some palm oil and cover this to bleach. Just cover to make sure your whole kitchen or your whole house is not filled with this smoke you're seeing. So once that is nicely bleached, you can take it outside to evaporate, or just leave it covered until everything has nicely cooled. Alright, so once that is done, I will go ahead and transfer some chopped onions, and for extra flavor, I've gone in with some curry powder, turmeric, and thyme. Fry for like 1 to 2 minutes, and now we're going to pour in our already cooked pepper mix. Pour that in and stir and allow this to fry or cook for like 15 to 20 minutes, or until this is well cooked to your own taste. And this is 15 minutes later for the stew. And guys, at this stage, I'm going to go in with the dry fish. and then stir this nicely to combine. You just want to fry this dry fish with your stew. So before that, I'm going to go in with seasoning cube. Just squeeze that into your stew and now stir to combine and allow this to cook for extra 10 minutes because we need that dry fish, to infuse into the stew. We need a flavor, the aroma to be extraordinary. We need it to be very, very special. So fry for 10 minutes after adding the fish. And now, guys, the stew is ready to receive other things. So like I said, I'm going to be adding a little bit of meat to this. So I have some already cooked but more beef, roasted chicken in there. So I will add it and now strain the meat stock into the stew. Add some meat stock to your stew and now stir that nicely to combine. Then we're going to cover and allow this to cook for extra 10 minutes. And after 10 minutes, this is how our stew is looking. Very well cooked and very beautiful, and the aroma is so delicious. So now go ahead and add your spinach, your sliced spinach. So I'm going to add half of it and then stir and allow that, to incorporate with the stew, and then I will add some of it again. I'm going to leave a little bit of that spinach aside for later use. Now I'm going to add salt. Just add salt on the spinach. Now cover and allow this to just simmer for 1 minute. And after 1 minute, go ahead and stir to incorporate nicely with the stew. Alright, so once that is well combined, this is where I love to add my fish. At this stage, you want to add your fried fish because I don't want it to be over soaked in that stew. So I love to add it at the end of the cooking. So add the fish, and this is the remaining spinach we have left. So I'm just going to add everything now and stir that. Stir. Once that is nicely combined, then it's ready. So I know that someone is going to say, yes, this is coming for you because of the oil. Guys, this is the reason you always end up with a sour stew. So you need enough oil to fry your tomato, to get rid of that sour taste. And after cooking your stew, my dear, you can always strain that oil and keep for later use for another recipe. So guys, I have my already cooked white rice to pair with this delicious stew. So I'm just going to add my plantain, then top it with that palm oil vegetable stew. And enjoy this deliciousness. So delicious and mouth-watering. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this simple recipe. If you did, please don't forget to like, share, and don't forget to leave me a comment. Subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.